What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some clicker heroes. We have a lot of money. We can once again advance pretty far into this. I think our best bet, as always, is to buy at least one of the farthest things because it gives so much DPS. I mean, he's straight up 90% of our DPS now. Now, what can we get increments of 10 of, though? Probably get her to 25, like straight up. She's going to be doing some alright damage. Can we go up to 50 with her? We can. We're going to do it. I know she's one of the better ones. You can actually get all the way up to 75 with her. Wow. She's actually shitting on that guy down there. Maybe I shouldn't have spent that on him. You get level 25 under her, which is pretty good. We're going to set this on to advance here. Start progressing some levels here. This game is so addicting. If you guys have not played it yet, I'm telling you, definitely give it a go. She's now doing some decent damage. I mean, not really, actually. A lot more than she was, but it's still nothing compared to what we're doing now. See how fast we were killing that boss, by the way? We were murdering that boss. We're going to hold on to this. Alright, this is kind of what I'm saying before. We don't really need the money at the point in the stage we are, and it gives you money for your highest zone you've been on. So when you have it, try to hold it till you're stuck. Yes, you're missing out on possible rubies, but with the amount we get stuck at this stage in the game, it's not worth clicking right away. Definitely hold on to it. Later on, you don't need to do it as much because you don't get stuck as much. But this should be a total DPS. Yeah, that's going to be very useful. Try to get anything up here that we may not have got. Cool, we got all that stuff. There's a gold. That's going to give us a ton. The gold chest, pretty awesome. That is a really high crit multiplier. Which we can't afford, but it's not going to honestly do all that much for us. We can get 10 levels into him, so why not? We can actually just afford it. He's doing some alright damage. Once we get this 100% multiplier, he'll be carrying some more weight. She's back down to only doing 50% of the damage on the team. Yeah, the little bit I spent on here, I mean, it was definitely nice, but I probably could have gotten farther without doing it. I could always start the auto clicker up. We have that new auto clicker. I haven't explained in this series yet, but I have explained it in both of the other two series, Adventure Communist and Adventure Capitalist. It's called OP auto clicker. It is great. It's just an amazing auto clicker. I would suggest it if you are in search of a new auto clicker. Although it does lag out clicker heroes a bit. Like right now I stopped it, but it's still clicking. The other auto clicker I had didn't lag it out. So this one may not be as good for clicker heroes. I can tell you that, actually. It's definitely not as good for clicker heroes. I lied. It is amazing auto clicker, though. I would definitely suggest picking it up. It does lag out. It is one of those things. I'm like not even moving the mouse anymore. Like it's still just clicking away. That was it, just lagging out. And watch here. I'm going to do a quick cut, and I'll come back with the other auto clicker, and you'll see the difference. So I loaded up the auto clicker, so now I just got to activate it here. And you're going to see it does its thing. Does not lag out. I can stop it at any time. This one definitely does better for clicker heroes by the looks of it. And I can this is one you can let it run and go do other things. So I'm going to use this for this, but I am definitely going to use that OP auto clicker for Adventure Communist. I like it how it goes. You can set the hotkey, and other games I may play. It actually set us back a little bit here, which kind of sucks. We didn't spend all our money. We had that level beat. We actually had 52 unlocked, but this one is definitely better if you click and hold. Sometimes it doesn't do the click, but it does not lag, and I can stop this one anytime. Sadly, again, you can't change the hotkey, which does suck. And this one's called NI, I think auto clicker, I think is what it was. I'll put a link to both in the description. I'll actually start doing that on all the idle games. I'll put the link to both auto clickers. Again, this one I would say is probably better for clicker heroes, though. Is that level 100? No. Okay. We need to get that unlocked. By the looks of it, looks like 55 is going to hold us back. Already we're going to get stuck. Which really stinks. We're already going to get held up. And probably not be able to farm by. Even with these, I don't know if they'll get us there. Here's a crit damager. So now what do they crit for? Oh, wow. Big crits. So this is the ability. That's the lucky strikes. And that thing is awesome. It can only be activated like every 30 minutes, not like 10 minutes like these guys. Which definitely sucks. The big time difference does make a big difference. I don't know what we want to be looking at next. That costs That's not really worth saving for. I'd save for this, but probably gonna get this up to 25 first. Or this up. How much is she doing for us? 14? Yeah, it's going to her. Oh, I didn't. You know what I didn't do? That clickable. I totally forgot about it. The auto clicker, I think, actually clicked it now that I think about it. That chest did free us up a bit of money here. How much she's gonna do? 225. Nah, we'll hang out. I think that auto clicker actually clicked now that I think about it. But either way, I mean, it set us back a couple seconds. Even if I did collect it, it probably wouldn't have. It didn't seem to like save where we were at exactly. Once you get through a couple resets of the game, like I said before, like the game goes so much faster. We'll see if we can farm this up. 50,000 clicks, and I've clicked maybe 300 times. Maybe. Stop that for a minute. Let's see what we can get that to. Yeah. Nothing crazy. And the nice thing about this one too is even if you have the mouse over here and you're doing something, you can turn on the auto clicker, and it sets. This one like sets to a specific spot. In Clicker Heroes, at least it does this. It doesn't seem to do it in Adventure Communist. All right. Well, here's this. We need this, so let's click it. That's gonna raise our money quite a bit when we click the rest of these. There we go. Still not enough though to get this up. She's taking over the damage boards though, which is nice. We'll get her up to 50, and then our thing here costs a decent bit, but we'll be able to save up for it, and hopefully we can beat 55. If we can get stuck at 59, I'd be happy. If we get to 59 to farm for the night, I'd be happy. I know around this stage it gets rough. We're not going to be able to get that, so we're not even going to try, even with our abilities. Get up to 50, and then we'll hang tight here. Just farm this up a bit and see what we can do. This dude's probably doing nothing for us. 16%. That's not bad still. She's still doing a lot of work. Yeah, 40%. Can't wait till we get to the point of where I can show you guys some more about this game. When we get later on, it gets so much more interesting. Only 2 of these stuff. Damn, that sucks. I really need this double multiplier. It'd be nice. This farming is going to take us a long while. I don't even know if we're going to be 55 tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce here for a bit, let this click a little bit, and I'll grab this upgrade for her and let it just farm, and we'll come back and see what we can do. But let me see what this does. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so we're going to try this. I'm going to collect this real quick. That'll give us plenty to buy this and the first level of that, which doesn't do too much for us. We're going to get ready to do this next level, though. I think we farmed up enough to beat it. Maybe not. Not at all. Alright, back to farm. Alright, well, I didn't even waste the cooldowns. What? They didn't go off. There we go. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, I still don't think we did it. I'm clicking with the auto clicker too. Yeah. Oh no, it's at least 10 minutes. We gotta wait. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna farm for 10 minutes and we'll come back in 10 minutes with however much gold we have and try again. Oh, this sucks. This is the game. This is the game. Now we gotta get to 59 tonight though. I definitely want to. So we're gonna push for that. Alright, so we're back here. I bought a couple upgrades. We have this now. Got some money still. We're going to buy this and this, which gives DPS to all heroes. We're going to kill this boss completely. Trust me on that. I'm not worried about this boss anymore. I don't know what's worth upgrading next. They have everything up here, yeah. There's everything down here we got to work on. I'm just thinking price-wise. What's the best? He needs to get to 25... Probably the top one. Let's start going into it. Alright, let's get ready to kill the boss here. Let's activate some stuff. We're just going to murder it really fast. Yeah, the crit thing makes so we crit like every click almost, like every other click. Forget the exact percentage, but it's pretty ridiculous. And if we get some farm time on it, I'm actually... Oh, okay, there it goes. Some farm time on it. Push up to 59. Call it quits at 59 farm, because... we're not going to beat it. Gold chest, that's awesome. These are still active. They all just died out finally. There's another chest. Wow, that's really lucky. That's pretty cool. Let's try to get this guy up to 75 to get its upgrade. Back on the slow progression. Hopefully tomorrow we can push up to 70. Another 10 levels I'd be happy with. Maybe 275 would be sick, but who knows? Who really knows? May have to pop on twice for like 2 videos tomorrow. A couple hours in between just to see if we can get up to 75 by the end of the day would be awesome. I think 75 used to always give me an issue. Like that was like a big dead zone for a while. Like even after you get to the point of resetting a lot and getting progress, like you'd get all the way to 75, and I think 75 for some reason was like the stop, and then I think 90 stopped you. And not really stopped, it slowed you down for like 10 minutes. At this point, I mean, it slows you down way more than that. I mean, with that crit thing, you can push pretty far in, but you still only get so far off it. We're getting there. How much is this going to cost us? Ooh, pretty penny. Probably be beneficial to grab it tonight, though. Just wait. Hopefully we'll get a couple chests or maybe a. He's gonna start taking a while to kill. We're in 75, and we'll hold out. Get to this 10 more levels, and we'll bounce over. I think we have to beat 59 for it to actually like let us stay on it. So, oh man, this is gonna take a while. Look at this. These are like bosses themselves. This is the point where you can make the decision, be like, all right, let's go back 2 levels and farm, because like this is slow. Well, here's a chest. Chest should pay out pretty well. You see we're at 108. See what this gets us to. And then we have the clickable, so the fish just popped up over here. We'll collect that after this. Just want to see what this gives us. Let me pick the rest of it. Come on. All right. So it gave us quite a bit. And then this is going to give us a bunch. And a ruby. Cool, we get this, which is going to bring him from 34 DPS to 57 DPS. Percent, that is. Which is cool. Maybe worth saving for him to get him up a couple levels. He's not doing too much for us. Pushing 10, we need 15 levels into this. Probably isn't worth it, since he's not really a big damage dealer to begin with, because he has this 25%. If anything, it's probably worth saving for this guy. Probably actually, that's probably the goal now, is to start boosting this guy up. Get him up to 50, which if we get tonight, we get tonight. If not, we don't. Not a big deal either way. But a couple more levels to beat, and then we get to 59. We'll beat 59, and then we can we're not going to push for 60 today. We're not going to beat it, so it ain't happening. Telling you, once you get going though, like you have like 30-minute runs where you're just like constantly resetting this game. Like you can literally like play this. Once you get a couple resets under your belt, you can literally just sit down and play this game, like constantly. Yes, you can push for like a deep run for like the next day to make major progress, but like if you wanted, you could just like make more progress in the long run by like just constantly resetting and playing. I use this game as like a background game, and now that I'm doing a video series on it, it's really only done once, twice a day, possibly 3 times later on. It may record 3 times a day, and start posting it more. Who knows? And I won't do every like wave. Obviously, like once we're pushing like wave 300, I'm not going to show you the first, 150 waves that you're going to see me literally insta-kill everything the whole way through. There's no point of that. We'll do some like more towards the end so I can explain things and whatnot. I think it just makes more sense. I mean, 6 more waves and then we get to wave 60. Yeah, we're not going to wait for this guy. Let's see if we get lucky with some chests. Real quick, let's slow that down. 5 rubies. Not bad. Not bad. 10% to where we need to be. Oh, I did notice, by the way, I have the option to join a clan now, so let me know. Almost there. Just a few waves left. The grind is real in this. The fat bat. Some of the bosses are really funny. I mean, some of the names are funny in general, but some of like the actual bosses, like on the 10th wave, and I think every 100 waves they have like a funny boss name sometimes. I forget kind of, but I know the first one's not funny at 100, but alright, so there's wave 60, which we do 0 damage to. Literally 0. It's got 16 billion health? 17 billion health, basically. And these things have... And I say, yeah, 16,000 billion, but you know what I mean. These are so much less, and they still take forever to kill. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call this a wrap here. I hope you guys did enjoy this. This was a bit flip-floppy all over the place, but we're going to have to do that sometimes to make progression. But definitely let me know, and I will pop into your clan. Even if it is a little bit higher level, I'll pop in for a little while at least just to check it out until I find a better placement of a clan. If you don't have the clan specifically for me, I won't be able to help you out by any means. I mean, I do no damage. But yeah, let me know. I'll talk to you later. Peace!